Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Lorcana and some interesting stuff that's happening to the market. As we look at the market, it looks like it's actually drying up. There's not much action going on right now. Again, Lorcana boxes first chapter staying around that 220, 230 range. We can take a look right now. It's not really doing much. It took a massive nosedive, but hasn't really recovered much. Again, it's slowly going back up, but it also went back down. I think, yeah, 243, but then you had a 229, then 230. Again, who knows if they're going to be printing this again. But at the current state, it's just not a lot of volume. And the trove of the first chapter is staying relatively high because we were supposed to get a reprint of it in mid-November. Never got the reprint of the troves, which is causing the price to actually spike on the troves, which is quite interesting. As you've seen, there was supposed to be a reprint, so I was waiting for it, but then nothing happened and it just skyrocketed. So, and then also Elsa is going back up, which is pretty interesting. And the only big, besides Elsa going up, the only big thing that's really hitting the first chapter is Belle. Belle is actually going up in value. It surpassed Mickey, which Mickey has fallen significantly. So again, as the lowest listings of these two, Belle is now considered the second most expensive card for the first chapter, which is quite interesting. Um, they haven't printed off the new gift set, so again, this could be the only time you could get this gift set. Again, I have one for my collection, because I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Again, do I think this gift set's going to be valuable? Not really. There's not much to it. The only thing that separates this and buying just a regular pack is the two jumbo cards. Do you value the jumbo cards more or less? It's up to you. Now, these starter decks, do not buy them on TCG Player. You can find them on Amazon for the pre-order price of $16.99, which is really good. So again, hasn't really affected TCG Player, but Amazon's doing pre-orders of the first chapters for $16.99 sold by Amazon. So check that out if you want starter decks for the first chapter and get an free booster pack. Now we go to Rise of the Floodborn. Cinderella has became the top chase card, number one. The one I was like, oh, it shouldn't be worth a lot. It's only one. But people really like the artwork, which is quite interesting. TCG Player hasn't updated the images just yet. But Alice is up there. Senshu is up there. Again, a lot of these cards are dropping. Looks like Pete is going to be the Hades of the set, which is quite interesting. The Lorcana Disney 100 is sitting at $100. MSRP is around $50 for this. Again, should you buy it? Should you not? I think this is a good collector's item just because it's Disney 100 and it's a limited run. So, again, I have one for my collection, and plus I opened one, so I have all these cards in my binder. The Trove is sitting around the same thing as the Chapter 1 Trove, just a little less, because, again, I guess people are expecting it to crash coming this Friday, which is the release on big box retailers, so it'll be pretty cool. Again, starter decks, this 2 packs right there, I think it's actually a good deal. You're getting the 2 packs for like $22. Again, $16.99 is pre-order, so I personally I don't mind coughing up some money for $44 for 2 of these starter decks. But yeah, and if you are on TCG Player, you can get 10% store credit. So let's say you do buy this card right here, you can go to calculator, 292 times 0.1. You'll get $29.02 in store credit roughly, which is really cool. So again, but there has been problem about printings, print runs. Lorcana, as we talked about, had their website go and do pre-orders. Well, it immediately crashed. Nobody could get product. And then roughly, I think they said roughly around 7 a.m., I think maybe Eastern, their website suddenly allowed orders to go through. It just randomly popped up on their website. Again, I personally think it was credit cards failing and stuff, debit cards not being able to buy it. But again, this is what happened. And they have not tweeted again. They have been radio silent since this incident. They have not come out with a public statement at all. So it's actually quite interesting to see with the limited supply and high demand at coming off the gate and them going radio silent. It doesn't look like a good image for this card game. But it's also, if Disney's going to help out, Ravenberg is going to help out again. People say this is a new company, young company. Ravenberg has been here since 1965, if I recall. And last year they made over $600 million. Again, licensed by Disney doesn't mean really anything, but Ravenberg, they have the money to help the supply, in my opinion. But we really have to see what is going to happen coming up. And there's already been leaks for the third set. They've confirmed that those leaks were legitimate. And these leaks come in as there is, for me personally, going to be a new Stitch card, which is really cool. And there's also centered around the Disney movie Atlantis, which is was a really popular movie. I compare it to similar to Treasure Planet, which not a lot of people watch, but I think it's a really good card or a really good movie. You guys want to go see it. So that's pretty much all that's going on. Elsa's going up. Belle has reached number 2 in the first chapter. Will overtake Elsa? Who knows? Elsa is running off of also the limited supply, which I wouldn't say there's limited supply, but pull rates are hard for these enchanted. Don't get me wrong, but there is a good supply there, but nobody wants to pay over MSRP, and that's where you're hitting the bottleneck, which MSRP is around like 150, 144. I'm not too sure the exact price, but again, nobody wants to pay this, and so that's why you're seeing a real slowdown in sales and volume in this. So is it a buying opportunity? Who knows? I would personally just wait until Friday, see if you can find any product, and then if you can't find any product, wait a week or two after, see what the market does. Maybe your Elsa drops under $400. We're gonna really find out what really happens with these cards moving forward, and if Disney Lorcana is actually gonna tweet again, which I have their notifications on, but they haven't really said anything. They haven't come out besides confirming the leaks, which I don't know why you would confirm the leaks, but hey, you confirm them. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.